Tories, they don't like it, but, Mr Speaker, it is true.
You're not wrong, Alison Thewliss, SNP MP. Tories certainly do not like it up and when it comes to performative cruelty, especially when it comes to the vulnerable. This happened in the ministerial statement on the migration update, and watch Tom Pursglove's low-key response.
Mr Speaker, it is hard to know where to start with this complete and utter drivel. This minister comes here today proud of this tawdry, pathetic, self-defeating piece of fascist nonsense. The Tories, they don't like it, but, Mr Speaker, it is true. And I will explain to them why. Because the Home Office have put out Mr Speaker, they don't like the truth. The Home Office has issued a promo video this morning of people being detained, and it absolutely turns my stomach. A government that glorifies its state-sponsored people trafficking plans as it cuffs people and takes them out their beds to be sent to another country against their will. It is sickening, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, these plans are damaging to our society, to our economy, to the people who need care, to the people who want to love, live and study here. Universities are up in arms about their cuts to student numbers. It makes absolutely no sense. The draft rules that the government have issued on adults and risk in immigration detention were released this week. But instead of action on the very serious recommendations of the Brookhouse inquiry, the Home Office is instead doubling down on their policy of indefinite detention. And Labour are going along with all of this. Shame on them. Mr Speaker, far from what the Minister said, small boat arrivals are up this year. Rwanda is no deterrent because none of the other policies that they have had have proved as a deterrent. And the thousands of people who they want to send have disappeared, never to be seen again. And who can really blame them, Mr Speaker, if they're going to be plucked from their beds and taken away by ministers and sent to countries against their will? Indeed, who can blame them? And the risk also is that these people will end up being exploited because they have gone into hiding. They will be exploited, they will be trafficked, they will be vulnerable. Why is the Minister not acknowledging the impact that this policy will have on vulnerable people? And finally, Mr Speaker, if it is indeed the case that the person that they sent to Rwanda has not been granted refugee status in this country, why are they not being returned to their country of origin? Is it perhaps that that country is actually unsafe? And if that is true, why weren't they given refugee status here in the first place?
Well, what I would say, Mr Speaker, is that it's perfectly respectable as a position to want to protect our borders. It is right and proper to want to ensure that we have a fair and balanced system of legal migration that is sustainable. And I make absolutely no apology whatsoever, and nor will this government or any of the ministers in the Home Office, for placing front and centre the determination to protect people's lives. We have seen too many lives lost in the Channel at the hands of what are evil criminal gangs who take people's money, exploit them, send them in unseaworthy vessels out to sea with no regard whatsoever for human life. And candidly, beyond that, I'm not going to edify it with anything further.
David Green.
Thank you, Mr Speaker.
Yeah, the reason why you're not going to edify Alison Thewliss's contribution is because you know she's bang on the money, don't you, Tom? You could tell in his pathetic response, even he doesn't believe the nonsense he's spouting, does he? If she was totally wrong, I'm sure he would have tried to tear her a new one, wouldn't he? He'd have failed miserably, naturally, but I'm sure he would have tried. Now, all you got from him was, it's a perfectly respectable position to want to protect our borders, and I make no apology, and place in front and centre the determination to protect people's lives. Bollocks. Really pathetic, isn't it? But what do you guys think? Was Alison Thewliss right to F-bomb them, so to speak? Let me know down below, and I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.